with regards to a woman wearing a very long shawl or a very long dress and a long khimar? Does it have to be in the traditional Somali style, or can she wear those other things and it still fulfills the conditions of the hijab? Al-Muhim is that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has never legislated on us or put on us something rigid and restricted to one culture, one time, and one place. Specifically, Allah Azza wa Jal commanded us to do certain things. And if you look at the Quran and the Sunnah, you'll find that it's always, in most cases, flexible and open, as long as the main objective is what? Obtained. Everyone understand this? So when it comes to wearing a hijab, it doesn't have to be Somali or Saudi or Yemeni or Egyptian or Afghani. None of that is a condition. A condition is that it be covering of your body, and that it's loose, and that it's modest, and that makes you distinct from that which you aren't supposed to be. Everyone understand this? So therefore, if a woman wears a very long dress and a very long shirt and a long khimar, the hijab, inshallah ta'ala, will be fulfilled. However, isn't it easier to just wear one piece? Or isn't it easier to wear the traditional clothing, which is totally fulfilling of the hijab? Isn't it easier and simpler? Can it get loose? If you say, well, I don't have to wear an abaya, I can wear a shirt and a skirt. And the next thing you know, it's this. And then this is in the laundry. And then that. Isn't it easier to just keep the simplicity? It's much easier. It's like wearing a thobe for a man. I can wear an izar, my shirt isn't that short, my pants are long. Tell you, my pants aren't that tight. No, it is. But it's not the same ease and convenience and simplicity of a what? Thobe. Crystal clear. You're known as a Muslim, you're seen as a Muslim. You don't have to worry about bending over, making ruku, making sujood. Is it tight? My izar, I've left it in the car, because you're wearing a what? Thobe. So I would advise, for any Muslim sister, I would advise personally, never to just wear a shawl and a long khimar. I wouldn't advise with that. I wouldn't advise for a sister to as some sisters, they have, different types of hijabs that they wear that aren't actually the traditional what? Yeah. Hijabs. I wouldn't advise with that. I would advise to stick with the traditional hijab because of the ease and the simplicity of it. And the thoroughness, what? Of it. Everyone understand this? But that does not mean that I say that you must wear the Somali combo. The really, really, really long khimar and it has to fall. Nah, that's not condition. There is no specific dress code. There's no cultural dress code in the Quran and Sunnah. There's no cultural dress code in the Quran and the Sunnah. But there are principles mentioned in the what? Quran and Sunnah. The garment can't have on perfume. The garment cannot be tight. The garment cannot be transparent. The garment cannot. And the garment must. Once that's fulfilled, then what? Khalas. But that doesn't always necessarily mean that it's best to mix and match and pick and choose, because it can what? It can get loose and sloppy. Everyone understand this? It can get what? Loose and sloppy. So my daughters, my family members, my women folk, quote unquote, I would want them to just wear hijab. Whether it's one piece or two pieces. And Allah knows best.